So my name is Fazil Sheikh and I'm the founder and CEO of Hali Management Consultancies UAE and Maverick Business Academy London. I came to the UAE 15 years before to this beautiful place. I came here for my high school studies to do my grade 11th and 12th. And I hail from a small town in southern part of India called Kailpatnam, Tamil Nadu. And most of my life and my upbringing has been in Gulf. We were in Saudi before, Yemen, and then finally we came to Dubai. So for my high school, so that's when the affair and the love for UAE started in this, when I started my studies. So when I pursued my higher secondary education, I understood that, you know, in order to make it big in Dubai, you need to do something on your own, right? So that was the most inspiring thing, and the people and the culture, it all motivated me. So when I finished my schooling, I started working. I was very sure that if I have to do my studies, it has to be from my own funding and not from my father's. I was very clear about that. At Hali, the idea was, our tagline is obviously linking minds, creating possibilities. That is our major core tagline, and global education for your better tomorrow. So we understood that in the market, you know, especially education is becoming very expensive. So we wanted to connect the gap between the best universities that is outside and how we can bring it here at very economical, feasible cost. At the same time, it has to be accredited, right? So we started studying a lot, researched a lot. When I was 24, that was my first time I flew to UK. I was there for like 2 months studying everything, researched, and then we said, okay, this is what we are going to do. So primarily, we are into 3 activities: management consultancy, and education consultancy services, and investment consultancy. But our core is management and education. So we do corporate trainings, workshops, seminars, conferences for all the leading companies, and our specialist is education in terms of giving blended part-time learning in our premises here through different universities in UK. We have from Poland, we have from Philippines, we have from Canada, we have from Central America. All are accredited qualifications which you can put it on your resume or where else in order to have a better profiling of yourself. So this is what we do in a nutshell. Specialization, as I have clearly said, is bringing global education for your better tomorrow, and we live by our corporate tagline, which is linking minds and creating possibilities. Now, in the UAE, we have a lot of options for our higher education and qualifications, but we have different strata and different level of families and kids. Some who cannot afford a 250,000 dirham in order to pursue their bachelor's or master's, right? So we come in as the perfect fix for them to connect the dots to ensure that you can receive an accredited global qualification, be it a certification or a diploma or bachelor's or master's or PhD from a top university at 1/3 of the cost, but without compromising on the quality, right? The lectures, the case studies, sending them for a 1-week trip in order to understand how the mechanism works and how you can better yourselves. So this is one important aspect we do, and we deal with some of the top universities in the world, which I can share with the profile and corporate brochure. And another specialty is, once you come into us, we don't have any ready-made solution that, yes, Mr. Anas or Ms. Heba, this is what you will have to do. Rather, we completely assess yourself, who you are, what you're doing, what you want to become, why do you require this qualification, how can we add value to it. So these parameters we fix We study with our consultant, and then we say, yes, this is the best option which we have for you. This will tick all the boxes, the parameters that require you to get what you want. Some clients tomorrow, they want to migrate to Canada or Australia, so they don't have the proper educational qualification. So we guide them. We tell them this is how it has to be done, and properly accredited services, compliant with all the international education laws and authorities. We go by those standards. And the most important other specialization is, as I said, we have developed our own in-house, in-course programs, like the European Professional Doctorate for businessmen, academicians, and top entrepreneurs around the world. For them to have this particular qualification is a privilege. We have done 5 years. This is the 6th year, inshallah. We are having it in November in Atlantis, the Palm. So this is purely for top businessmen, academicians, women entrepreneurs who want to do the program and get a #1 qualification from one of the highly ranked universities in the globe. We have a team of 7 over here, and out of that 3 are into sales and marketing, 2 are into graphic designing, and the other 2 are handling the admin and back-end works. And then we have a pool of faculty, trainers. We have our weekend classes here, and apart from this, I have a team in London as well, in Ruislip, where we have our own business academy, and then we have associate offices in another 15 countries. So we work closely with all the associates, all the university partners, everybody, so that our end student, they benefit a lot. So if they are giving me, if they say their budget is 15,000-20,000 dirham, we have to find a solution accordingly that gives them all the feasible options, and they are happy with what they get. And another most important aspect which I forgot to highlight in the previous question is, everybody gives qualifications. Everybody gives qualifications, right? But we focus on value and skill-based study. So apart from the university which conducts the programs for the students, every Friday from 3 o'clock till 7 o'clock, we give free workshops on courses like project management, artificial intelligence, blockchain, analytical thinking, critical thinking. All our courses are emotional intelligence enabled. So we have had many students who don't even open their mouth. They are shy, but they want to study. But it's not about having the certificate at the end of the day, but what you have learned and what you have become to get that is what matters. So this is what we do. In the UAE, we have bigger plans, inshallah. The ultimate plan is, yes, we want to have our own university in the longer run, probably in Dubai or in Abu Dhabi. We are studying the feasibility right now, and we are working with few universities as well who are interested because of our local understanding of not just the UAE market, but Bahrain, Kuwait, Saudi, all these areas where we have very good networks and tie-ups to understand and assess, and we want to bring the world to the UAE. So this is our motto, inshallah. So this is what we see in the next 5 to 8 years. This is our biggest vision. And the idea is, it's not about making million dirhams or $1 million that any businessman would make, but the beauty and the idea is to connect million hearts, impact million lives, and from there we grow and grow more. So that's what we believe in.